Hi, gorgeous. Welcome back. Today we have a lower body workout, so we're focused on legs. All you need is a set of medium dumbbells, and let's get ready. We have 4 movements today that are dynamic, they are functional, they are basically hot off the press, and some of the greatest combinations of movements that I've seen in the field. So I'm excited to share them with you, and we will get started standing to warm up. Okay, as you come to stand, go ahead and plant your feet a little wider than your hips, starting with world's greatest stretch as our mobility warm-up today. So world's greatest stretch, we soften the bend of the knees, we start to step our left foot back, come to a lunge, hands can plant or spider fingers can plant. And then bow and arrow, pull that right arm all the way up and back. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bring your elbow to the inside of your leg, reach it back up. Hand plants, step it forward, come all the way back up. You can roll or you can sweep the arms up, breathe in, take it to the other side, forward fold, step your right foot back, come into the low lunge, bow and arrow, Katniss Everdeen, pull that left arm up, bend the elbow, bring it to the inside of your leg, reach back up, T stretch, hand to foot, bend the back knee, step it forward, and then stand tall. Good. Let's take one more to each side. Inhale. Exhale, fold it forward. Left foot steps back. Bow and arrow or T-stretch. Open the front of the collarbones and let your heart smile. Elbow comes to the inside of your knee. Reach it back up. Breathe in. Plant your hand, step it forward. Rise tall. Rise, sister, rise. Breathe in. Fold it forward. You can swan dive or hands to heart center. Right foot will step back. Get as low as you can into your hips because I want you to ground into your feet. We want to build that floor to core connection before our workout today. Bring the elbow to the inside of that leg. Rotate it back open. Hand to outside of the foot. Bring it forward and then root to rise. Come all the way up. Oh, good. Okay, so that's a version of world's greatest stretch, but we've got mobility and opening happening in the hip flexors. We're rotating through the spine and we're building that strength from floor to core, up and out through expression. So a great one to do. Okay, go ahead and grab your dumbbell. We've got 4 exercises like we said today. The first one I think is probably the hardest for stability, balance, strength, just all the things. So we'll start strong. Okay, go ahead and bring your feet about hip width apart. And then with your elbows hugging in, rest that dumbbell on the heels of your hands. Standing tall, deep breath in, step your left foot back, come to a lunge. Pause it here for me. Think gentle rotation, maybe elbow to knee, but there's rotation. And then stand really tall, drive it up, elbow to knee at the top. Let's take it for 8. So left foot steps back, elbow to elbow, or elbow to knee. Stand tall, top elbow to knee, 7 or 8. We can get this right. 7. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 6. If you're feeling like you're all over the place, don't worry, I took like 7 takes. Steady that gaze. Drive the standing leg into the floor and just keep chipping away at it. You're always welcome to kickstand in between. Tap, lower. Maybe you break it up into pieces. There's nothing wrong with that. Take it 3 more. We rotate. We wrap. 2. Oh, whew, good. Okay, rest it. I feel every muscle in my foot, which is really good. We're building, like we said, floor to core. So the foot is feeling what it needs to do. That makes for happier ankles, knees, hips. A good 30-second rest, and then we'll take it to the other side. Elbows can hug in. Keep that for stability. And steady gaze kind of out in front of you will really help. Let's take it 8 on the other side. Hug the elbows in. Soften the bend in the elbows. Deep breath in. Step your right foot back. Elbow to knee. Stand tall. Elbow to knee. 8. This left foot. 7. 6. 5. So you should feel this in your standing glute. 4. Patos. 3. You ready, girly? 2. Last one. 1. Whenever I do that, she's like, what is happening? Okay, rested. So that rotation is really challenging. Like I said, this is probably the hardest exercise. So give yourself some grace. You can see, you know, I'm all over the place. But from that, we're learning how to stabilize from the foot, from the core, from the hip. Oh. Oh, let's go one more round. 8 on each side. Okay, girlie, you ready? You ready? Okay, 8 on each side. One more round. Elbows hug in. Go ahead and step that left foot back for a moment there, and off we go for 8. 7. I was like, I could just play with the dog here and pause the video. 6, but we're gonna keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Oh, I mean, you can see like my foot. If you're fumbling, that's okay. We'll keep getting stronger. It's probably a little easier in gym shoes with a flat bottom. Harder barefoot to really stabilize. But that's what we want. We want to build those stability muscles from the floor to the legs to the core. Okay, 8 on the other side. This again is our hardest one. We'll finish off strong. Step it back. 8, 8, 7, 7. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Oh, rested. Okay. Take a couple deep breaths. We will take it to 2 dumbbells next. So grab your other dumbbell. And we have a B stance RDL. And we'll do 1 set on each side, 8 of each. Rest, and then do 8 again, 1 on each side. So feet will come hip width apart. We'll take a soft bend in our knees. Before we go from there, I want you to lift your right heel right over the ball of the right foot and let your dumbbells come to the outer edges of your legs. From there, take a deep breath and start to hinge your spine. With a long spine, send your tailbone to the sky. Inhale, stay here, engage your core, and then drive it back up for 8. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, lift. 7. Make it harder. Step that foot back a little bit. Inhale, hinge. 6, 5, RDL. B stance is what this is called. 4. Don't worry about learning the exercise names right away, but you'll learn them over time. 2. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, core engage. Drive it back up. Oh, we're working today. Let's take it to the other side. These hinges work hamstring, they work glute. I want you to feel your core so as to protect your lower back. If you're not sure you feel your core, lighten the weight and then build up to it. Kickstand that left foot, either parallel or step it back slightly. Bend into the standing knee, and then inhale, hinging at your hips. Send that tailbone to the sky. Exhale, hip comes right over the heel. Squeeze, or right over the foot. Squeeze that right glute for 8. Inhale, hinge. 7, 6, 5, like your fingertips are gliding along, shaving your shins. 4, or the outer shin. 3, 2, good, rest it. Oh man, set the weights down if you'd like. Maybe grab a drink of water. We'll give it a good 30 seconds and then we'll do a second set. So when we're doing any sort of what's called a hinge pattern, it means the hips are staying at the same height and we're like a little dippy bird. The hips go back, the hips come forward. The hips are not going down and up. They go back and then they stay on the same plane and then come forward. That works. Posterior chain is what it's called. Glute and hamstrings. We have a strong and happy glute and hamstring. We tend to have a happier low back. Take it one more set on each side. Kickstand that right foot. Ground into the four corners of the left foot. Soften the bend of the knee, and off we go. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, 8, 7. This is called RDL B stance. 5, 4, 3, 2, long spine. 1, good. Bring it all the way up. Rest it. Spine is long. Hands are actively hugging onto that dumbbell. Especially the more comfortable you get with the movement pattern, you start to add in these cues that are more nuanced. Kickstand that left leg. Soften the bend in the right knee. Just take it one step at a time though. No need to learn it overnight. Inhale, hinge it here. Exhale, main thing, core engages and it drives you up for 8. 7. Tailbone of the sky. 6. Using your breath. 5. 4. 3. We slow lower. We quick lift or quicker lift 2. Doesn't have to be. Last one. Okay. Let's rest it for a second. We've got 1 dumbbell for our next exercise, so you can set one down. You can grab a drink of water. Our next exercise is a plie squat, holding the dumbbell kind of like a goblet or a goblet squat, just like we did at the lunge with rotation, heels of the hands. But rest it for a minute. Feet are wide for our plie. But before we get into it, you're only going to go as turned out as you can let your knees go with you. So we don't want toes out and knees forward, or toes and knees going different directions. You're only going to turn out as much as those knees can track over the second and third toe. So don't worry about being a ballet dancer. It's just about letting the hips start to open, not how extreme they can open. Take your feet wide, a little wider than shoulder width, and then dumbbell into the heels of your hands. Now from here, I want you to just hover your right heel like an inch off the floor. It'll work the calf, it'll work that plantar fascia, it'll work the tendon, and then we'll hug our elbows in like we did earlier, and we're gonna inhale, lower, exhale, squeeze your glutes towards your tailbone for 8. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift, 7, 6, inhale, lower, exhale, squeeze, 5, glutes towards your tailbone, 4, knees are turned out, toes are turned out, 3, 2, 1, rest it, right heel comes down. This heel hover is only about an inch, which in many ways makes it harder. Left side, when your foundation is set, inhale, lower, exhale, 8, 7, using the breath, 6. You know, I coach for corporate. I coach 3 professionally, 2. Last one. Good. Okay, rested. Final one is no dumbbells. So you can set those down, and we're coming onto our back, planting our feet. And so one of the comments for the other coaches was, I can hear you breathing too much. I'm like, that's the point. You should be breathing heavy. It should be like, yeah. So one of the students said that. And I was like, well, I'm going to stand up for you, because that's the point. You want to feel like your breath is working. Your heart is working. Feel that you've got a pulse, that you're alive, that there's something you're working towards that's getting your vitality online. Final one here is a long lever hamstring bridge. So a long name, but really effective. feet are going to walk out a little bit out in front of you. So typically they're under the knees. For this one, I want you to bring them out 2 or 3 steps in front of that. From there, fingers to the sky. Dig your heels in and lift the balls of your feet. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, you either stay here and lift just your tailbone. That'll feel like you're pulling your heels to your sit bone and a lot of action in the back of your hamstrings. Or you lift your hips and lower the hips for 8, 7. Inhale, lower, heels digging into the mat and pulling back. 6, 5. If it feels like too much, just keep the hips on the ground, tailbone to the sky. 4, 3, 2. On this final one, lift your hips and just hold. Heels pressing down. They're kind of pulling back towards your sit bones. 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Release the feet. We'll windshield wiper your knees. Use your breath. Last set. Final exercise. Lunge with rotation. B stance RDL. Plie goblet squat with a heel hover. And long lever hamstring. So good. They're upgrades to the classics. Heels dig in. Balls of the feet lift. Fingers to the sky. Deep breath. Exhale, press your hips up for 8. Back of the thighs are lifting you. 7, 6. Level through the pelvis. 5, 4, 3, 2. As you lift this final one, hold it. Tuck your tailbone to the sky like you're drawing your pubic bone towards your belly button for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Take a hold of your knee or roll off to one side. And let's finish with some deep breaths. Great job. We made it. Oh, soften the bend in the knees. Take a deep breath in. Sweep your arms up. Bring your hands down to your heart center. Use this breath for you. Call in what you need to feel nourishing, grounding, heart centering, awakening. Give yourself a hug. Thank you so much for practicing together today. If you want to know more about some of these exercises, check out David Gray Rehab. He's one of the global leading physical therapists with joint health, with foot and ankle mobility, and it's where I got many of the exercises with rotation. And yeah, he's got some great programs if you're more leaning towards physical therapy stuff. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next class. Mwah! Lots of love.